Do you understand English perfectly? But when you speak, your brain translates first, and suddenly everything feels slow. Hey everyone, welcome back to Steps to Fluency, your English podcast for real conversations, real stories, and real progress. I'm Lucy, and today we're going to talk about how to stop translating in your head and start thinking in English naturally.
And I'm Jack. And Lucy, before we start, I have to ask, how are you today? Because you look a little different, like you were thinking very hard about something.
You noticed? Yeah, I have a lot on my mind today because our topic is something I actually did, a real experiment on myself. Stay with us because what happened on day 4, I did not expect that.
Oh, I love this already. An experiment on yourself. That sounds a little scary.
A little scary, yes, but also very interesting. And I think our listeners are going to recognize themselves in this story.
Okay. But first, how was your week? Did anything fun happen?
Yes, I went to a little cafe near my house for the first time. Very cozy. They had this huge slice of chocolate cake. And I told myself, just one bite.
Just one bite. The most dangerous sentence in the English language.
The most dangerous sentence. I ate the whole thing. No regrets.
No regrets is the right attitude. Okay, and before we start, if you are enjoying this podcast, please hit like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is learning English.
Especially that friend who says, I want to improve my English but never starts. Send them this episode. It might be exactly what they need today.
All right, Lucy, tell me everything. What was this experiment?
Okay, a few weeks ago, I was talking to a student of mine. She said something that really stayed with me. She said, Lucy, I can read English, I can write English, but when I try to speak, my brain still thinks in my own language first, and then I translate, and that makes me slow. And I thought, yes, I know that feeling. I had that feeling for a long time. So I said to her, have you ever tried to just think in English, not study English, actually think in it during your normal day? And she looked at me like I had said something impossible. And if you feel the same way right now, that's okay. Don't worry. That feeling is completely normal. Almost every English learner starts there. But here's the thing. What if that feeling, that translation in your head, can actually get smaller? That's what I wanted to find out.
I understand that look, because when you think about it, it does sound very hard. Like, how do you just change the language inside your head?
Exactly. And I realized I had never really explained how to do it. So I decided to try it myself. For 7 days, I was going to try to think in English as much as possible, from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to sleep.
Oh, wow. So even brushing your teeth, making coffee, all of that in English?
All of it. I wanted to see what would happen. Would it be hard? Would it help? Would I go a little crazy?
And what happened on day 1?
Day 1 was honestly a little funny. I woke up and my first thought was in my own language. Ugh, it's so early. And then I remembered, English. Okay, I have to think in English. So I tried again. Ugh, it's so early. That was fine, easy. Then I went to the kitchen and I thought, I want coffee. Simple. But then I opened the fridge and we were out of milk, and my brain immediately went to my own language to complain. And that was my first big discovery. When something was calm, English was easy. But when I felt something, my brain ran.
Ha! Of course. Because complaining is emotional. And emotions come out in your first language.
Yes, that was it exactly. When something is simple and calm, thinking in English was okay. But when I felt umphing, surprise, frustration, excitement, my brain ran back to my own language immediately, like a rubber band. You stretch it and then snap, it goes back.
That's a great picture. A rubber band. You stretch it and it snaps back. So what did you do?
I didn't fight it. I just noticed it. And then I tried to find the English word for what I felt after. So instead of getting frustrated, I would say to myself, okay, what is the English word for what I just felt? We ran out of milk. I'm a little annoyed. That's it. Simple. And slowly, by day 2 and 3, the gap between the feeling and the English word got smaller. And listen, if you are a beginner, it's okay if this sounds hard right now. Let's slow down. You don't need to do this perfectly. Even one thought in English per day is already progress. Small steps every day. That's how fluency is built.
Okay, I love this. Can you tell us about the harder days?
Day 4 was the hardest day. I had a stressful situation, nothing big, but I had to make a phone call to fix a problem with a bill. Very boring, very annoying, lots of numbers and details. And because I was stressed, my brain wanted to think in my language. It felt safer. But I pushed myself. I wrote down the key words I needed in English before I called. Things like, I'd like to check my bill. There seems to be a mistake. Could you help me? And it worked. Not perfectly. I was slow, I paused a lot, but I did it. And after that call, I felt something interesting. Not just proud, but more comfortable, like I had used a muscle I didn't know I had. A muscle you didn't know you had. That's what thinking in English feels like, and you have it too. Let's talk about how to use it.
Yes, that's a perfect way to say it. Like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets.
Exactly. And by day 6 and 7, something changed. I started to notice that for simple things, making a list, deciding what to eat, thinking about my plans for the day, English was just there. It wasn't a translation anymore, it was just the thought. Not for everything, not for deep emotions or complex ideas, but for everyday normal things, it was getting easier.
That's amazing. So the experiment worked?
It worked better than I expected, but not in the way I thought it would. I thought the big result would be, I speak faster now. And yes, a little. But the real result was different. I stopped being afraid of English inside my own head. Before, my brain treated English like a foreign country, somewhere I could visit but not live. After 7 days, it started to feel more like a second room in my house. Not perfect, not always comfortable, but mine.
Oh, that's beautiful. A second room in your house. This makes me want to try the same thing.
You should. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about now. Simple steps that won't make you crazy. 5 simple tips. You can start one of these today. And no, you don't need to be fluent to try them.
Tip number 1. And Lucy, you said something I want to start with. Start small.
Yes, tip 1, start small. Don't try to think in English about everything on day 1. Think about it like learning to swim. You don't start in the deep end of the pool.
You start in the shallow end, where you can still touch the floor.
Exactly. So start with very simple thoughts. What do I want to eat? I'm hungry. I'm tired. It's cold today. This coffee is good. These are your shallow end thoughts. They don't need big vocabulary. They just need you to try. And if you don't know a word, don't worry. That's completely normal. Even native speakers forget words sometimes. We'll talk about that right now.
What if you don't know a word?
Tip 2, use what you have. When you don't know a word, describe it. If you don't know the word for the thing you use to open a can, say the thing for opening cans. That's English. That's thinking. Native speakers do this all the time.
Yes. What do you call it? We say that all the time.
So don't stop your thought because you don't know a word. Keep going with what you have. That is real communication. Now, tip 3 is the one that changed everything for me.
Tip 3?
Yes, tip 3, talk to yourself. And I know that sounds a little strange.
A little strange, yes. People will look at you on the bus.
Maybe in your head then, or at home alone. Narrate what you are doing. I'm making coffee. I'm opening the window. It's a nice morning. The traffic is loud today. This is called a running commentary, like a sports commentator, but for your life.
I love that. Now, Lucy is walking to the kitchen. She opens the fridge. Oh, no milk again.
Exactly like that. And it feels silly at first, but it works because you're using English connected to real things you can see and feel, not just words on a page.
That connection is so important. Words connected to real life stick better.
Tip 4, don't translate, describe. When you see something and you don't know the English word, describe it in English. That big yellow fruit that tastes sweet, that machine that keeps food cold. Your brain will start to reach for English first, and over time, the real word will come. And tip 5 is the one most learners forget, but it might be the most important one.
Tip 5?
So, tip 5, be kind to yourself. You will forget. You will switch to your language. You will have whole hours where you don't think in English at all. That's okay. This is not a test, it's practice. Think of it like a gym. If you miss a day, you don't stop going to the gym, you just go back the next day. It's okay if you're a beginner. It's okay if you forget. It's okay if it feels slow. That feeling of slowness, that's your brain building something new. Be patient with it.
I like that. A gym for your English brain. Some days are hard, some days feel easy. Both are okay.
Both are okay. The important thing is you keep going back. Small steps every day, that's how fluency is built. You know.
Okay, we used some great words today. Let's slow down and look at them together.
Our little word tour. Let's go. Experiment. When you try something to see what happens, like a test. Example, I did a little experiment with my English this week. Translate. To change words from one language to another. Example, I still translate in my head when I speak English. Frustrated. That feeling when something is difficult or doesn't go the way you want. Example, it's okay to feel frustrated when you're learning. It means you're trying. Running commentary. When you describe what is happening right now out loud as it happens. Example, try a running commentary while you cook dinner. It's a fun way to practice. Comfortable. When something feels easy, safe, and not stressful. Example, after 7 days, English started to feel more comfortable in my head. Muscle. The part of your body that makes you move and also a word we use for any skill that grows with practice. Example, speaking English is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. If you didn't catch every word, that's okay. You can come back and listen to this part again. That's not cheating, that's smart learning. And here is your small challenge. Choose one of these words and make your own sentence. Say it in your head, say it out loud, or write it in the comments. Every sentence you make is a little step forward. Don't worry if your sentence is not perfect. It doesn't need to be. A small, simple sentence is already English, and English is exactly what we're here to build together. Okay, you've listened, you've learned. Now, what do you actually do today? Here are 5 steps. Pick just one.
If someone is listening and thinking, this sounds good, but where do I start? Here are your steps.
Step 1. Choose one moment in your day to think in English. Just one. Maybe in the morning, maybe when you make coffee, maybe on your way to work. Start with 5 minutes. That's all.
Step 2. Don't look for perfect words. Use simple words. Use describing words. Keep thinking, even if it's messy.
Step 3. Notice when you switch back to your language. Don't feel bad about it. Just notice it. That moment of noticing is already progress.
Step 4. At the end of the day, think of one English sentence from your day. Just one. Something you thought or said or felt. Like, today I thought in English for a few minutes and it felt strange but interesting.
And step 5. Do it again tomorrow, even for just 1 minute more. Remember, this is a muscle. It gets stronger every time you use it.
Okay, let's do a quick recap so you can remember everything.
Tip 1. Start small. Begin with simple thoughts, your shallow end.
Tip 2. Use what you have. If you don't know a word, describe it.
Tip 3. Talk to yourself. Do a running commentary of your day.
Tip 4. Don't translate, describe. Reach for English first.
Tip 5. Be kind to yourself. This is a gym, not a test.
And Lucy's big discovery from 7 days, English stopped being a foreign country.
It started to feel like a second room in my house. Not perfect, but mine. And as I said before, small steps every day. That's how fluency is built. Now it's your turn. One question for you, and we really want to hear your answer. Have you ever tried to think in English? Maybe for a few minutes, maybe for a whole day? What happened? Was it hard? Was it surprising? Write your answer in the comments. Your story might be exactly what another learner needs to hear today.
And if this episode helped you or made you want to try something new with your English, please hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who is on the same journey.
You didn't just listen to this episode. You practiced your English. You learned new words. You thought in English for a few minutes. That is not nothing. That is real progress.
And we are proud of you for that. This was Steps to Fluency with Lucy and Jack.
See you next week, and until then, try thinking in English, even for just 1 minute. You might be surprised what happens.
Oh, and before you go, next week we have a very special episode.
One of our students did something very specific with his English for 30 days, and the results, honestly, we were surprised.
He didn't study more, he didn't take a new course, he didn't move to another country. He just changed one small thing about how he practiced every day.
And in 30 days, something in his fluency doubled. His confidence, his speed, his comfort in real conversations, all from one small change.
Next week, he tells us exactly what that change was, and we're going to break it down so you can do it too.
The episode is called My Student Did This and Doubled His Fluency in 30 Days.
Subscribe now so you don't miss it, because this one is going to change how you practice.
See you there.
Bye, everyone.